Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and before I get started on today's video, I just wanted to say thank you for the positive reception for my Gold Rush video. It was a bit experimental, but I'm glad you all really liked it. Today I'm going to be talking about another Charlie Chaplin movie. I was going to be talking about Nashville by Robert Altman. However, one of my favorite silent movies is celebrating its 100th birthday today. So I'm going to talk about it. The Kid was released all the way in 1921 on this day, and it was directed by Charlie Chaplin. It also stars him. And it tells the story of the little tramp who is, well, a window breaker, but at the same time he's also a window fixer. But when he's on his way home, he discovers an abandoned baby, and so, despite his modest circumstances, he takes the baby home and cares for it. The baby grows up into a little boy, and the little boy helps him in his schemes, let's just say. Meanwhile, the boy's birth mother, who originally gave him up, is now a fairly famous actress and decides to go looking for her son for herself. I have very special memories when it comes to this movie. It was one of the first silent movies that I ever watched. It was in film appreciation class in high school. And despite the movie now being 100 years old, the story and the visual gags still hold up tremendously well. I really had no idea where else to put this in the review, so I just decided to put it here. When the filming of The Kid was going down, Charlie Chaplin was getting a rather nasty divorce from his first wife, to the point where she demanded all of his assets, including all the films that he had made beforehand, vaudeville stuff, pretty much everything, and that included The Kid. So basically, Chaplin had to sneak the negatives of The Kid out from his house and to a hotel in Salt Lake City, Utah, where through one night in a hotel, edited the film entirely himself. Soon after this, he went to the studio and said, "Hey, for all my pain and suffering, I'm going to need a little more of this," to which he was granted. Chaplin biographer Jeffrey Vance described this movie in this quote: "The film is a perfect blend of comedy and drama and is arguably Chaplin's most personal and autobiographical work." That, in a nutshell, basically explains why it's my favorite Chaplin movie. Chaplin excels, as he always did, in both the dramatic aspects and the comedic aspects. But honestly, one of my favorite parts of the movie was the little boy. He was played by Jackie Coogan, who later in his life would go on to play Uncle Fester in the original Addams Family show, among others. The two have a very sentimental relationship. It doesn't feel like very saccharine. The movie doesn't treat it like it's a love at first sight kind of thing. The movie treats this meeting as very much an accident, like an anomaly. It can't happen, and by all means shouldn't happen, but it somehow does. And despite the tramp's, well, modest means, he does take care of the boy and does grow an affection for him. And the movie also does a good job of not really having that much of a cruel streak. There is some cruel elements. Chaplin, it's said that Chaplin modeled many scenes of the movie off of his own childhood growing up in poverty in London. When you boil it all down, the movie does have a lot of heart to it, and that's just very well realized. The mother can't take care of the kid because, well, she just can't afford to. It really is heartbreaking stuff. The movie balances comedy and drama and sadness and happiness in a very effective way that still holds up 100 years to this day. And at the end of the day, when it comes to the best work of Chaplin, I've heard arguments that his best work is City Lights or Modern Times or The Gold Rush, and I will happily back any argument for those. But my personal favorite is The Kid, and, well, happy birthday to it. Here's to 100 more years. But that is all for me, guys. Thank you so much as always for watching. This was a very special video. I didn't plan on making something like this. I was actually looking on Twitter this morning and I found out that The Kid was celebrating its 100-year anniversary. And I couldn't not make a video about it, so here we are. On Friday, tomorrow, I will be releasing that Nashville video, and then on Sunday, I will be reviewing every single Alien movie, so be sure to check that out. And if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way when a new video drops, you will be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.